Good morning. Today's December 6, 2024, and today we're looking in 1 Samuel chapter 3, verses 4 and 5. It says, Then the Lord called Samuel, and he said, Here I am. And he ran to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. But he said, I did not call. Lie down again. So he went and he lay down. I tell you, this moment is absolutely a pivotal one in Samuel's life. For the first time, God calls to him directly, but Samuel, not yet familiar with God's voice, assumes that Eli has summoned him. And Samuel's eagerness and willingness to respond really does reveal a heart that's ready to serve. His immediate answer, Here I am, really does reflect an openness and an availability that God seeks in his servants. You see, although Samuel doesn't understand what's happening, his readiness does set the tone for the calling of God and all that God is about to do in his life. Eli, on the other hand, initially misses what's happening. And as Israel's priest, Eli should have been attuned to God's ways. Yet his dim spiritual perception really does mirror his physical frailty. And this serves as a reminder of the consequences of neglecting God's word and the dangers of spiritual complacency. Yet, even in his diminished state, Eli still plays a role in guiding Samuel towards understanding God's call in his life. And this shows how God uses imperfect vessels to accomplish his purposes. And Samuel's misunderstanding is also a comforting reminder that hearing and recognizing God's voice is often a journey. And God doesn't give up on Samuel, but he patiently calls again, allowing him to grow in discernment. And this interaction, it encourages us that God's call on our lives doesn't hinge on immediately understanding. Instead, he seeks hearts that are willing to listen and to respond. Let me ask you, have you ever wondered if God is calling you to something? Take time to reflect on your heart's readiness to respond. And like Samuel, be open and be willing. Even if you don't fully understand what God is doing, pray for clarity and guidance and seek wise counsel from others who can help you to understand and discern God's voice. And trust that God's patience and persistence will lead you to recognize his calling in his perfect timing. God bless you. See you back here tomorrow.